On today's video, I hate the heirloom. It's like a reverse magnet! I 1v1 this. Nessie's it out of control. Get away from me! And can you beat my Scout Challenge score? But first, I thought it'd be so cool to own Crypto's heirloom, but once I got the Obi-Wan saber, I got shame and regret. Ouch! Alright, that's embarrassing. Great start. Sword versus washing machine. And guess what? The appliance wins. I guess we'll try melee later, but then, out of nowhere, that bucket of bolts attacked. Crypto! Oh! This was just the beginning because the refund request was around the corner. Come on, I thought heirlooms made us giants among men. Pull it together, Crypto! My teammate acknowledged my newfound powers. My man really got the Crypto heirloom? Yeah, I did, pal. Look at my moves. And to top it off, it may look like a green lightsaber, but nay, it's a deadly plastic sword. Oh! But my vanity took me from my senses and I forgot everything about my drone, leading to this unfortunate moment where Octane died from my mistakes. Like, we're not really going to have to talk about this, okay? We just, it was a slip of the finger. Shut your mouth! Good grief. What had I done? Why get the heirloom of a character that I completely suck with, eh? Crypto! Crypto! Are you sick of losing games? Me too, which is why you need today's sponsor, Raycon, so you can step outside and enjoy music or podcasts with these beautiful earbuds that have the one feature I've never been able to find before now. They pass the Mosh test, which means I can listen to music like this. And the earbuds stay put, so you can use these with confidence because the gel tips are optimized for a perfect fit, and better than that, if you've got weird ears, then there's plenty of spare gel tips to get it exactly right for you. Oh, so smooth. Shh. Premium audio quality at half the price of other brands, 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life with a case that you can charge up on its own, so when your earbuds do run out, you can stick them in the charging capsule without needing to plug it in and they'll start juicing back up again. So it's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 48,000 5-star reviews. I find these so immersive that it didn't take me long to understand why they're called everyday earbuds, because now every time I visit my mother-in-law, I can continue to ignore her every day.
Whoa, I've been doing road.
Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/ragtag22 to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. When you get an heirloom in Apex Legends collection events, it's not meant to be a purchase without thought. It should be a careful decision. But my decision brought me pain and misery. I realised that I don't know anything about this legend because I haven't even used them since the new drone changes, but when I joined this next game and we didn't even get a third teammate, I was done having fate tell me what to do, even if his name is me bad. Well, good. Me too. Revenant was outside with his scythe. I had to do it. Heirloom versus heirloom. Peacekeeper, alternator, send out the drone. We have to find enemies and remember we're 2v3 every fight. We can do this, Gibby. Let's get some. Oh, why didn't I take the rampage? Because I love tickling my enemies, alright? Deal with it! Tickle, tickle! Hello, Gibby. Oh my goodness, eat it! We were out in the open without a clue what to do next. Alternator ammo was running dangerously low, but I didn't know that. And why? Because only real men put the Peacekeeper in the primary slot. I wanted to chop Bloodhound into little doggy treats, but I feared the Mastiff. We reloaded the Peacekeeper and then put everything I've learned about shotguns into practice. Wait. If there was ever any way to make an heirloom worth it, it would be to integrate the playstyle of this legend into my own. Become the true master of surveillance and turn the tide of... Oh yeah, and put the alternator in the primary slot. Yes, alright. Turn the tide of war with the knowledge that my drone provides. Besides, Gibby stayed behind to loot and, well, I just couldn't seem to care. EMP fired off. I was too far away to make it count for something though, and Gibraltar was further still. I needed to start hitting shots with my Peacekeeper or this game might just be the final nail in the coffin of my Apex career. Which is hilarious because this is a quick play game, but the dregs of my pride were on the line now, and those dregs were about to evaporate.
Grenade out. Grenade out.
Freeze are up.
Shot in the back. There was only one thing to do when sandwiched. That was become the head of an arrow and shoot yourself into the eye of the storm. We survived and I swapped the alternator for the R99 before quickly repositioning, but it was a swap I instantly forgot about because the next time I would fire this weapon, I would not be ready for the rate of fire change, and yeah, that's my excuse, so don't judge or do. I'm done with it. Let's just smash this lobby.
One down.
Oh no. Okay, fine! Hold on, Gibraltar. We did not come all this way to fail. I'll be right there, buddy. But I didn't reload my Peacekeeper, and this was the longest moment of my life. How long does it take, man? Come on! I have played Apex Legends since Season 1, and mistakes like that are hard to swallow when they cost your teammates everything. On the plus side, I did feel better when April Fools dropped a new event, and it gives me great pleasure to show you my very first game I played, where I had literally no clue what was going on or what was in that big sack of eggs in the States, but I had to find out. Mozambique called Ol Ness? What could it mean, and what did the devs have in store for us? But more importantly, why was it encased in a sack of disgusting, gloopy alien eggs? No time to dwell on it, because enemies came for us. That perfect opportunity to try out this unusual weapon. Well, if you won't kick the door in, I'll res my friend. Time to unleash the true power of this new weapon. It fired little squeaky Nessies. I no longer cared about the answers to why this gun was born from alien spider eggs, because now my life finally had meaning, some goodness in this world, and I wasn't gonna let anyone take that away from me. It was as if the veil of sadness had lifted and joy was around every corner. Also, I couldn't be sure at this point, but I thought I saw those squeaky Nessies try to attack that last squad. A theory I just had to put to the test. They took our rampart, but we'll kill them with cuteness. Robo butter... Oh, missed. Robo butt attack! Okay, now is the time of the Nessies. Squeak, my pretties! Squeak! Unfortunately, a new team drove by and they didn't seem intimidated by the Nessie army. This might be a problem. Absolutely destroyed. The message was clear here. No fun allowed. Once again, my foolish choices had cost my teammates everything. This loss was all my fault. But that's the advantage of being in the gutter tier, because determination trumps skill, determination destroys methodology, and most of all... wait, I will massacre you! Where was I? I was in the middle of a three-part phrase. Yeah. Oh yeah, and most of all, determination rolls the dice until you get the numbers that you're looking for. And whatever those numbers are going to be, they're going to be without this stupid peacekeeper. Now, if my future self told me that my teammates would abandon me and leave me for dead in this game, I'd not even blink an eye. However, I'd definitely appreciate being told that just because I swapped my shotgun of choice to the Mastiff, that doesn't mean I'd be getting a different result. If anyone is thinking, bot lobby at this point, then I say to you, the matchmaker has put me among my peers. Now we're missing stationary targets. Good job. Have smoke Bangalore, but I see everything. Oh wait, 3 years of Apex and I'm still shooting my teammates. Nice. You know, I actually did record some games, so I played pretty well, but you watch my content to see me struggle and fail, so let's just say I had plenty of footage to choose from. But moving across the zip line towards the hillside outpost brought me hope that I might find action towards Capacitor. The ring would be pushing squads towards us, and with only 14 teams left on this map, this would be the perfect time to catch stragglers unaware. The drone confirmed my suspicions. Enemies nearby, primed for a third party. But what I did not expect was for my own teammates to fear the first round closing ring as if it would somehow one-shot them, and my awareness of them turning tail the other direction went completely unnoticed until it was too late. I knew they were here somewhere. They were rezzing. I could hear it. I could smell it. But I couldn't see it. a gutter-tier outcome. I pleaded with my squad for them to reconsider. All down! Help!
Scanner. Check your maps.
Please! You can make it! You are too far. Sorry. Curse you, Bloodhound! Curse you! Darkness took me, and my hope in the human race began to fade. But Bangalore didn't feel the same way as Bloodhound, marched into the red zone to retrieve a reckless teammate, me, from oblivion, and just in time. Nice heat shield, pal. Okay, my bad. No problem, pal, but of course I would say that after the fact because I know fine well that I get you killed later. 8 squads quickly became 6 and we began to approach the end game. To even stand the chance of victory, I needed to use Crypto's drone more effectively, so it made sense to check out the market, which was just as well, because this discovery sparked off a massive battle and my response to certain events that would unfold surprised even me. Because if I see a bald wraith skin in this game, something comes out of me. At the door signaled to me that this was no ordinary wraith. No, it was a tryhard, and I took that personally. I don't know what came over me, but I felt offended, and the thirst had me now. It was all that ever mattered. You think you can solo this lobby and get away with it? I will make it my mission to put an end to your miserable life, you hear me? Okay, looks like she's getting away. Well, not on my watch. There might be other squads in salvage, but I don't care. This wraith is mine. This wraith was not mine, and I almost threw the entire game right here because of my stupidity. But my teammates backed the play, and this wasn't over yet. We needed to be tactical here. Only 3 squads left. One of them was us, the other that annoying wraith, and possibly another full team. My squad mates fought the wraith. I went for the high ground, and tensions began to rise. Where did that Valkyrie go? Another victim to the void. Gotcha! Now just us versus the tryhard. I felt like we were fighting the final boss of a legendary adventure, except the heroes in this story are a trio of blundering idiots.
Down, but alive.
Well, whoever that is, they're just better. Playing a shameless numbers game was our only chance now. So much for the numbers game. This player was terrifying and I was on the last of my shield cells.
Danger! We got company, people!
Soon round 5 would be closing and I could hear the footsteps reverberating off the cold steel outside. Where did my enemy go? To the high ground, of course. He shot down my drone in the process. But that position looked outside the ring to me. Perhaps I should grab the banners and craft a respawn beacon. We were both 1 HP. Wow, what a messy, messy game with a glorious comeback that defied even my expectations. Defeating a sweaty wraith with Crypto is surely a sign that the heirloom belongs in my hands, and no shame for getting hold of the greatest plastic sword ever seen in Apex Legends. Finally, don't know if you've had a chance to step into the firing range yet, but I certainly had a few goes at the new Scout Challenge where you can click something in the menu, then select Bangalore, hit some targets and see how many you can get in 60 seconds. I think I've played this around 10 times, and by my 9th attempt I got 102 hits, and this is attempt number 10, and I have to say, I don't think I improved at all across any of my attempts. I just tended to do better when the random target on the back far left didn't keep popping up every 2 seconds. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one. Goodbye.